everybody, CUZI Media here, and I'm here today to give you the Week 2 predictions for Supreme SS18. Now, I know I didn't do Week 1, and I'm sorry for that. I've been busy the past few weeks, but I will be doing my best to keep going with predictions and just insight to Supreme SS18 this season. And that being said, this is part of a new series for the D-Preme section. So D-Preme used to be my old channel and it was focused just on Supreme stuff, and I was like, well, you know what, that's not very original. So I'm gonna call my channel CUZI Media and maybe at some point incorporate D-Preme back into this. So here it is. You might have seen it in the intro, but in case you didn't, D-Preme is back right here, right now. But anyway, let's get into the video. So first up, you're gonna be having the skull pile print on some Supreme Vans. Now, the skull pile print is a recurring theme this season, which we've already seen on Week 1 on some sweatshorts, a hoodie, a skate deck, and a bandana, which I have copped and will be here soon, hopefully. Now, the skull pile print is expected to be releasing on a denim tote bag later this season, but I'm pretty sure that will not be this week. Now, Supreme and Vans are collaborating with the skull pile print, which is, by the way, from 3-6 Mafia and Juicy J. So the shoes will be releasing in 3 styles, skate high, an old school, and some slip-ons. Disclaimer, the slip-ons of the Supreme skull print Vans are not confirmed, but they are quite likely to happen. So, in case you didn't know, skate highs are just like Vans high tops, old schools are just Vans low tops, and slip-ons are self-explanatory. The expected retails for these shoes are, for the skate high, $110, or if you're in the UK, £98. Now for the old school Vans, it will be $98, or if you're in the UK, £88. And the slip-ons should be a retail of $88, and in pounds, I'm not sure what that would be, because Supreme don't go by the conversion rates, they just have their own weird system. So it's actually pretty good to know for if you're looking to buy but save money, and you have the option of buying in either the US or UK, look at which exchange rate is better for you, and you might save a lot of money. So the pictures for those are right here. Here are the skate highs and here are the old schools. Now then, moving on, I've done some research, shout out to Supreme community. All of these numbers are generated by my amazing mathematical brain. I just find out the average, I add up the amount of the items for the past 2 seasons, and then so I add those up and divide it by 2, and that's how I get my number. So I cannot confirm for you this amount, but if there is any consistency to Supreme, they will have roughly these following numbers. So right here is for SS17, now for Week 2 FW17, so that leaves us to Week 2 SS18, which is now appearing right in front of me. So we're expected to have 4 jackets, 3 shirts, 5 tops/sweaters. Sweatshirts there will be 3 of, 1 pair of pants, no shorts, no t-shirts, 4 hats, no bags, 1 accessory, nothing to do with skateboarding, and 1 shoe collaboration. There will be 3 styles of shoe, or at least 2 confirmed, which I have already said, the skate highs and the old schools. So first up you have the jackets. Now what I think is gonna drop this week will be the skull pile work jacket. Now this is pretty cool. It's pretty similar to the cowboy work jacket that released last season, so not something that would be bad to see. Now I have also seen someone over Instagram wearing this jacket and being like Team Early and everything, and they were wearing it in this colorway. Obviously if the jacket drops, it'll be all colorways, not even disputing that, because that would just be the weirdest thing on the planet. Now I'm gonna give this a big thumbs down because I do not like it, but I get the feeling this will be dropping this week as one of our 4 jackets that I am assuming we will have. So there's 2 down, and I personally also think that we will have the world famous taped seam hooded pullover. This is exactly the same print as this umbrella that's dropping this season. Now, Supreme aren't all consistent, like, oh, we're dropping this in this pattern, so we'll drop the other thing that's in that pattern too. They're not like that, so not expecting the umbrella, but I'm expecting this, and this is actually pretty cool. Not something I would personally cop, but it's cool. That is something that it is. Now this, I don't know why they're keeping on Supreme Community, because that was like, okay, definitely not coming out, because it was meant to be week 1, and then they were like, nah, we're not doing that. Now also, to keep it less jackety, I mean, I don't know why I'm saying it's not jackety, it's a jacket. I think this is gonna drop the NY Tapestry denim chore coat. Now that's kind of cool. It's like New York, which is my home place on the back, so something I think is cool, but like, to be honest, I don't have money to be spending on stuff that I don't absolutely love. So there's all 4 jackets. Moving on to shirts. I'm expecting 3 shirts. Again, guys, I could be wrong, so do not trust me on this word for word, but I'm expecting, I just have a feeling about this, the Lily rayon shirt. That's kind of, I don't know, I don't like it. Like, I know in my last video I said, oh, it's cool, but that's because I just seen it in like the leaked photo where someone was wearing it. I actually do not like this up close. Big thumbs down. It's just a bit, I don't know, it's just a bit weird, okay? Like, don't judge. But I get the feeling we'll be having that this week. I also get the feeling we're gonna have the short-sleeved Oxford shirt, which is kind of cool. It's casual. I like when Supreme do casual stuff as well, because it makes it kind of nicer even for the unhype beasts. Now, I also think we're gonna have the Vibrations rayon shirt. Again, this is just a feeling that I have. I could be completely wrong, but let's hope I'm not, because it would be nice if I was right and then people were like, oh, this guy is right, so let's subscribe. By the way, subscribe. Not gonna put that in the video, not thinking at least. So those are the 3 shirts I'm expecting. Now then, on to top sweaters, of which we are expecting 5. Just to keep with the instincts, I'm expecting this chest stripe raglan sweater, which is pretty cool. I think the red's my favorite just because it makes it, no, it doesn't make it more subtle. Red's like a really shouty color, but I'm expecting that. Definitely expecting that. Could be wrong, but I'm expecting that, so yeah. Now we're expecting 5. I think it's a bit too early to get into the jerseys and stuff. I don't know, I just feel like that. Supreme, oh, there's that moth. Supreme are pretty, like, good about putting out the ugly stuff week 2, so reckon we're gonna have this yoke piping long sleeve top. Yeah, I don't even like the name. Yeah, but I guess it's kind of cool. I shouldn't put it down so easily. Now I'm pretty sure that's 2 top/sweaters I've said about, so we have a few more to go. Bit early to get into the Playboy collaborations in my opinion. I get the feeling we're gonna have the stacked long sleeve top coming, which is pretty cool. Not a personal cop for me, but it's cool enough for sure. So expect that. Right then, 3 down. I'm just gonna go all out and say we're expecting the bandana sweater, which is a big fat like from me. That's cool enough, it's cool enough. It's kind of like the Paisley North Face jackets they did a few years ago. I don't know, I'm just spouting nonsense now. But yeah. So that's 4, if I'm not wrong. I should keep track of this better, but whatever. Now, I like this, which I am expecting just on a whim again. Half zip warm up. It's kind of sporty, which I like, because like I'm not a sporty person, so if I wear a Supreme sporty thing, I'll be like, oh, I'm sporty. Just kidding, guys. I am a sporty person. I do basketball and yeah, stuff. Now then, we're on to sweatshirts, of which I mathematically am expecting 3. So I'm just gonna say this because a YouTuber I watch, Tristan Wick, be thankful for the shout out, likes this hoodie, and he said, oh, this is probably, hopefully, coming out this week. And I can see why he likes it. It's cool, but I am on a budget, so not something I would cop unless I love it, and I don't. I think it's similar to the Supreme Team hoodies that dropped last season. And so yeah, these are pretty cool. So one of the 3 hoodies we're expecting to drop. 2, and I'm just gonna say this, I don't even think it is, because it's pretty hyped, and I don't think they do all the hyped stuff first, but I'm expecting the Gons logo hooded sweatshirt, just because, like, I'm gonna be going to Supreme Week 2, so on the hope that they do have it, and that it does come out, I'm just gonna say that it's coming out because, you know, I want it to be, because then I can buy it. And here, for the last thing that I'm expecting, the piping hooded sweatshirt, which I think is pretty cool. It's like, it reminds me of laser beams. Tell me if I'm weird for just saying stuff like that, but it's cool. Anyway, pants. So, we're expecting 1 pair of pants, and I'm gonna personally say that we're gonna have the gradient track pants, because the gradient puffy jacket came out for week 1, so I mean, like, why not clear it up this week, right? So they're pretty cool. I like the nylon stuff. I don't like it for myself, but I think it tends to suit other people quite well. So nothing for shorts that we have this week. No t-shirts left to be previewed, which leaves us to hats, of which we are expecting 4. So I'm just gonna go all out again and say, oh, let's have the floral 5 panel, which I think sucks, but it looks like it would suit some people, and so I'm not gonna put down anyone who says they like it. It's not really spring yet. In England today it's snowing, so yeah, I'm not really sure if they have the crusher hat, which is like a sun hat, yet. I'm gonna go with saying, let's see, we got 1 hat down. I'm gonna go with saying that they're gonna have the S logo 6 panels this week. Now these ones are pretty different from ones that I've seen in the past. And then anyway, the classic logo 6 panel. I like these. They're kind of French, make them look more stylish. And that's 3 down. Last one, I'm just gonna say that we're expecting the 2-tone nylon 6 panel. When I read 2-tone, it makes me think of this Kendrick Lamar song that's like in the 2-tone Mustang, but whatever. I talk too much, but that's the point of a YouTube video, isn't it? But anyway, that's 4 hats, so that's all that we're expecting. Now, I'm probably wrong about this, guys, because like math isn't always the answer for Supreme. Actually, it really isn't, unless you're thinking about, God, how much racks do I need to buy that? Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, you get the point. But accessories 1. Now, I also saw someone on Instagram putting a picture of the Stern pinball machine. Now, I've heard there's only going to be 100 of these releasing, priced at about $10,000 each, so that will be pretty hefty. I'm sure if people go to the trouble of buying it, they'll have the money to, because like you have all different price ranges on the market in Supreme. So I'm guessing that we're going to have this week, and that'll just get the hype out of the way. Maybe some cool arcades will get it, and there'll be like some awesome arcades, and everyone will flock there. But never mind. Now then, skateboards, we're not expecting anything, and shoes we've already been through. So that's all for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, but only comment if you like need to. But comment your opinion on all your stuff, and we'll see on Thursday if I'm correct.